Hey, this is going to be, first of all, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm sure you love the energy already. You can just feel it radiating like a, whatchamacallit video. See, a lot of you won't even get that. You know, the Reiki through the screen and shit. You know, when they do all that fancy? Yes, I'm sure you could just feel the depression. Just kidding. I'll take it back. Okay, enough of me being a dork. A lot of you probably aren't going to get any of what I just did. But I also know a few of you that will. So, it's all good. It's all good, babes. Okay, so if you can hear some noises, it is this. It's like a homemade knockoff spicy thick SpaghettiOs, because I'm depressed and I didn't know what to cook, and we need to eat to survive. So may as well make a little fun video. You probably won't see it till after this one unless you watch them the other way around, which is fine. They'll probably be uploaded at about the same time anyway. But you know. Yeah, so anyway, we made this. I made this and I just blabbed. Ignore my throat. I did that and then I blabbed for almost an hour. Okay, almost an hour, and I don't feel bad. You don't need to watch the whole thing. You don't need to watch it at all if you don't want to. It is all up to you. I will say you get to meet the cats in that video, so you'll probably hear them in this one, but you might not see them unless a little scamp runs over here. I don't know if she will or not. But I guess I think it needs a little more depth. But like, this is supposed to be based off of SpaghettiOs. Okay, she ain't gonna have that much depth because I made this out of tomato soup and pasta and some tapatio. So it is what it is. Okay. And no, I won't. I was thinking about throwing some chips in here because sometimes just for a little extra texture, I just throw them in there. Gets a little crunchy, but I'm not gonna do that. It is still pretty hot though. Like I basically just got done cooking it. And I can eat spicy food. Oh, I love me some spicy food. But it gets so much harder to eat when it's hot. So we'll just give it a minute. But yeah, I wanted my first video to be an introduction of sorts. Because some of you know me, some of you don't. Some of you know me really well. Some of you just found out I exist. And so I figured it would be cool to get to know me a little bit, and to it would give me a chance to explain how this channel is going to work, because I know, I mean, that could be one of the first topics too, like uploading schedule. I'm not going to have one. I'm going to try my best to upload as often as I can, and that might be every day for a little while, and it might be once a month at other times. You know what I mean? Because mental illness, whoop whoop. But you know, it is what it is in that aspect. A good example of that would be right now. I want so badly to make this video, but like my brain is just like, And so like my thoughts are like pouring out of my ears as opposed to coming out of my mouth. And it's not very helpful. So I'm just trying my best to figure out what I'm trying to say and get it out, both before the thought goes away. And you'll see that in the next video I post too. Is as I'm cooking, I'm like talking about something, and then I just completely forget. Or at least I think I forget. I may or may not have picked it up. I don't know. Another thing is if I don't look like I'm looking right at the camera, but I'm like looking over here instead, that's because the camera is there and the screen is there. And I'm just trying to make sure everything is in the thing, you know. And it's weird to look at a black bar because it's like I have a really cute little ring light thing, which is brand new, by the way. Bought it just for this. But like, it was also cheap. Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart, man. I mean, I'm sure there's cheaper ones elsewhere, but this is only like $30 to $40, which I know it sounds expensive, but I've seen ones that were a lot more expensive, and the cheaper one I saw wasn't as big as I wanted it to be, but this is a pretty decent size. You'll probably see it eventually. We could talk about things that you will probably see in the video. You'll see some zoning. Once I get more into doing this stuff, it'll probably be edited. Like the further and further along we get, right? I'm going to edit more and more. Just if there's long periods, long rants, like long periods of silence, long periods of talking, long periods of something, anything at all that I don't really want in the video, eventually I'll get to cutting that stuff out. Or adding stuff in, or adding sounds, or adding voiceovers, whatever I need to do. But as of right now, I've never really done any of that before. I'm excited to learn, but it will be a process, and you guys will get to be along for the whole thing if you want. It'll be fun, I promise. But some of the things that you will probably see, probably forever, this probably isn't going to be stuff that I edit out unless it's like me zoning out for a long time. Those I'll probably eventually, if it's long enough, I will just edit out the whole thing. Or at least most of it. But you might be able to hear that. It's the kitties. But there's going to be that. That is, a lot of that has to do with my ADHD. Trying to keep a one-track mind and focus on making something doesn't always go to plan. Now that they're playing over here, you might see them run, like, behind me. But ADHD makes it hard to focus, makes it hard to get things done. Eventually, I'm sure I'll probably write down, like, a list or, like, a schedule of stuff I'm going to talk about or do. But until then, you know, or if I forget to, like I was thinking about it before when I was thinking about making this video, and I never made it. So that's fine. But, and here's the other thing. What you just witnessed for the past like 5 minutes, that was a lot of me talking about the same thing and just kind of going over and over saying it differently. That's also going to happen. That's just how it works. So I also don't want this to be the sort of thing where I try to be perfect doing it, because I just had the thought, oh, you know, maybe this is really just getting into this big repetitive thing, and I don't really want it to be that, so maybe I should just quit and then start the whole thing over. And then I'm like, you know what? No. This is what it is. It's a learning experience. Okay? You have to see the script. It's a learning experience. There goes the rest of my tea. But yeah, so you're going to see zoning, you're going to hear repetitive things, you're going to hear things that I talk about for like 5 to 10 minutes, basically saying the same thing like 20 different ways. It's just going to happen. Another thing you might notice is that I do have tics that happen. I don't think I have Tourette's. I don't. I think that this is just like a symptom of either my ADHD or maybe my bipolar disorder. I don't know. It could also be some other mental illness that I don't. It could be related to anything. Okay, I have a lot of shit going on up here, so I think it's ADHD related. But yeah. So you're gonna see and or hear maybe those. I don't really have as many auditory or vocal tics as I do physical tics. I'm not going to demonstrate any of them because if I do, then I'll start ticking. Even talking about it's making my mouth feel like to do the thing, and I don't want to do that. I want to try to avoid it as much as possible. But those are the main things I think you'll see in the videos that you might notice. I'll probably do a Q&A at some point. I think that could be a lot of fun. I'll probably give like a heads up before I do that, just so that you guys can put in some questions in the comments or something if you guys want to ask some stuff. Oh, another thing, to backtrack real quick before I forget, since I already forgot, before I forget for the second time. There are going to be days where I am depressed as shit, no energy, just doing it to try to get something out. There are going to be days where I'm probably going to be a bit manic, high energy, maybe talking really fast, talking about doing some crazy stuff. Nothing like bad, okay? I'm not about to do that, but like, I don't know, like the other day, I was like this close to going to the beach. And it's not like it's only a few hours away, but it would not have been good to go right now because money and responsibilities, that's kind of important. So I'm going to adjust the way I'm sitting. But yeah, so yeah, you'll see energy shifts, mindset shifts, mood shifts, whatever you want to call it. And that is definitely due to my bipolar disorder. I can't control any of that shit. It'll just come and go. It'll happen. You may or may not notice. We'll see. Just a heads up there. But in general, forgot what I was talking about right before that. But, a Q&A thing. I want to do a Q&A at some point, or maybe a few during video making. I think that could be fun. This channel in general, though, my kind of idea with this channel is that I have ADHD, right? I have hyperfixations. I have stuff I get really excited about, stuff I want to try. There's a lot of different stuff I want to just try in general. So I think I kind of want to base the channel around that, like different stuff I want to try to do, different things I'm super into. I like playing video games, and I stream on Twitch sometimes, and so I'd love to put that, those streams on here. They're gonna be long as shit, some of them. I try to stream a few hours at a time, but who knows. But just a lot of different stuff. I think I'm not gonna put all my stuff out there, okay? I'm not gonna say all the stuff I want to do because I want some of it to be like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna make, as opposed to, I could expect, don't you do it. The cats always try to eat the cords. I had to throw away a phone charger today. Little fuckers. But, The less hot it is, the better it tastes, you know. Get a little tomato, get a little spice. But in general, my interests, my likes, I like to be outside when I can. I need to do that more, so hopefully I might start doing like some hiking vlogs or something, or camping vlogs. That would be a lot of fun. I love to do arts and crafts. I'm super into knitting. I like, I'm a potter. I do pottery. Cross stitching is a lot of fun. I don't know, just like some random stuff. And then there's a lot of stuff I want to try. So I also like to draw and paint, but I haven't really painted in a while. The last painting I did was a finger painting, and it was because I hadn't painted in a while, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. And I just got some paint on my fingers and just started doing some stuff, and it was cute. Just like a little sunset. But it was nice. But arts and crafts. What else? I think that food, cooking. I love cooking. So there's going to be some cooking videos. There's going to be so many cooking videos. I'm so excited. Now, I don't really have any idea what sort of formatting to do a cooking video in. The last one I was trying to do, the one I'll upload after this one, that was kind of a cooking video, but also kind of like a, hey, I'm going to cook. I'll kind of show you what I'm doing, but I'm also just going to blab about some stuff. I can't even remember. It was just a lot of random stuff. But yeah, I'm also vegan, so I think it would be fun to make some like vegan related videos because it's important to me. You know, it's super important, and I get that. A lot of people think vegans are all like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm blah blah blah. I'm vegan, or like, hi, I'm vegan. Nice to meet you. You know, like the sort of thing where just like, oh yeah, vegans are always all up in your face about it. And they're all like, ew, what do you ew? You know, all this other shit. And it's like, I don't think I'm like that. I do mess with my family a lot when they're eating something. He goes, I do mess with my family a lot, but that's only because they mess with me, okay? So mess with me, I'll get right back at you with your dead shit on your plate, okay? I'm not afraid to go there. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of papers. I know a lot of stuff about the stuff, okay? And I will shove it all up in your face if you come at me with your, oh, you want to try some of this? Sorry, you can't. I forgot. But yeah, we like to kid, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to make some videos about that. What else? I don't know, we'll see. Like life events, different things. I don't know. I'm excited because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So, and it's like somehow the main thing I let stop me from making videos was I was like, I don't have like a stand. I don't have a good camera. I don't have, I say the only thing, I didn't have like 2 or 3 things, but you know, I didn't really have good equipment. Stinky! The cat. The old scraggly baby. Maybe he'll sit in my lap. Maybe he won't. Maybe he's not that comfortable. Here's the thing too. If there's a cat on me at any spot, my legs, my chest, my shoulders, and a claw goes in me, you will hear me scream, okay? So headphone users beware. At any given time, if I say anything about a cat being super cute, being on me, laying on me, whatever, expect a scream at least twice. At least twice. It's gonna happen. Lay down, Stinky. Probably be easier for him if I had the blanket on me, but it is too hot. But yeah. Um, the only thing, the main things I was letting keep me from making videos, phrase that in a way that makes more sense. What was keeping me from doing it was not having a stand, not having a good camera, and not having like good lighting, if that makes sense. Because like, you know, you can make a video, but it won't always, and this is not to keep anyone from doing anything, you can literally do whatever, but like my brain would not let me make videos until I had kind of like a decent setup type thing going on. So yeah, I got myself a little tripod thing with a little ring light thing on it. Ooh, and it does this, watch. Where's the button? Oh, I mean, I know you can't see it, but I can. And that is... My vision also sucks. If you see me squinting, I'm probably trying to read something. What? Ah, shit. Ah, yes, there we go. Okay, so it was like RGB mode or something, so it has like the different stuff. And it also has like a little remote. It isn't on the cord, it has like a separate little remote, but I left that in the room. I don't feel like getting it. Especially since there's a cat on me now. But I got my tripod, I got lighting, a little ring light, and I have my new phone. And it is a really nice phone. It's super cool. And the main thing I look for in a phone, I've only had, this is my fourth phone I think I've ever had. First one was like a slide. The second one was my first ever like, I guess smartphone. And it was an Android, but I can't remember like which one it was. Then I had an iPhone. It was an iPhone 7. And I had that thing for a minute, and then the phone I have now, which is, if you're wondering, it is a I'm just gonna say a phone, and if it sounds like a phone, if it sounds familiar, if you're like, oh yeah, that's a phone, that's probably what it is. But if it sounds weird, just know that I'm trying my best, and I don't really know what these phones are called. Galaxy S21 Ultra. That sounds about like what I have. Don't you dare bite that cord. Don't you do it. I see you sniffing. No, don't play with that. It's the baby. Don't you do it. You know, it's fine. Here. No, let the cord go. Don't scream at me. Here she is. Say hi. Okay. She's trying to eat everything. It's just me and the thick boys over there. You'll see him in the next video. I'm not gonna, unless he jumps up here, I ain't gonna worry about it. But yeah. There we go. This one's this video. There's another issue. This video is getting a little long. That's what I was trying to say. Another thing I have, I stutter sometimes. It doesn't always happen, but there are times it happens, and so you'll hear that. It is what it is. Elliot won't let me hear the end of it. It's hilarious. But yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, the main thing I wanted this video to be about was just kind of like what I want to do with this channel, which is basically taking my ADHD and squishing it. Oh, I cracked my thumb. Squishing it into a ball. I wanted to take my ADHD throw in my other illnesses and mental illnesses and stuff and likes and dislikes and everything, and just squish it into a little dough ball, right? Let it sit in a bowl with a towel over it, let it rise. And then make tiny loaves of bread with it. The tiny loaves of bread will be the videos, okay? And the dough ball, the whole thing will just be my existence, or at least part of it. Yep, so that's what I want to do with this channel. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop this video before I think of something else to say, because if I do, I might ramble more, and this video is already at 25 minutes. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.